Previously on Agora Core.
I am the Lich, yes. You are proving to be most useful. I have sensed a powerful presence. Such a creature could be a threat to my longer plans. Find a dangerous being to kill, also to return any living slaves of the creature.
Okay, let's go.
I am Vijo.
Who do you serve?
Lord Graz'zt. I am doing what I have to do to keep magical secrets safe. Ready positions.
Oh, God.
And you hear, and fire!
Take a shot.
Against the window frame, and it hits you back for 1 damage.
I'll take a shot at it.
Whoa!
And as the hobgoblin falls,
Oh.
this creature appears dead.
Yes!
Agora Core Podcast. An original roleplay using Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Player characters and Dungeon Master interact online using Roll20 and Skype. Dungeon Master and podcast editor John Paget. Player characters played by Dan, Ben, Finn, Terry, Rob, and Paul.
Yeah, why don't we take a long rest? We don't have to chase Kitty Cat Lady anymore.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
we can sit and
Wait,
gloat.
that means we can go back to Ace.
Yeah, we still need slaves.
There's slaves outside, isn't there?
I'm not sure they count as lively souls, but we can try them.
I think so, yeah.
Sorry, are we all back up full then, or
It sounds like you rested in the huts.
without incident?
Without incident, 2 things happened. You feel extra plucky, Pebble. You believe that whatever inspiration you felt, you've just doubled.
Oh, great.
So basically, you've got a super charge ready to use whenever you want to use that.
Cool.
Also, Ntay was talking to you during the night, and she said, if you're going back up, then I will go on. I wish to complete Jar's work, and I will go and find the Lake of Aston.
Oh, yeah.
Are you
We
sure?
look at the
Could-
plans. We have these plans, don't we?
The HQ, there could be more hobgoblins in those caves on the west there.
What do the plans show us, John?
They show a number of maneuvers involving manticores. It also has some buildings which haven't been built. Yes, it does show the tunnels to the west, the large rock, which is part of the natural landscape, and there's a number of tunnels going through there. And again, that badge with the crow-like creature with a dagger in its mouth. That appears to be, you think, some sort of headquarters.
We haven't looked at that thing across the bridge, the round stone structure, have we?
Oh, yeah, you mean...
No, we
well,
haven't yet. No,
Right now.
no.
Yeah, let's all go over next morning.
Agreed.
It looks old, crumbly, but essentially the formations are still in place. It's tiered, so the top is the center circle, which is the smallest circle. It does have, as you see there, something in the middle that looks like a kind of a sundial or something. Of course, it wouldn't be a sundial down here. Well, that's the basics, and you can ask questions as you wish.
Are there runes and things for me to look at?
There are little runes around the place, yeah.
I'll do a religion check on this place and see if I can see anything.
Sure.
Religion. God be with us! Oh, pants, really?
You're detecting an aura about the place.
Oh. very
It's
good.
not something you're familiar with. It's not one of
Any of
the...
those sort of demonic symbols that I pulled from one of those sort of guys in the boiler house.
There are no
Those-
skulled, long-tongued creatures, no.
Any blood on
okay.
the ground?
There are different stains. There's nothing fresh. This is very old. You can't really say if it's new or not. You can give me a perception check.
No. 9.
No, what you do see, Pat, is that there's a groove. I mean, it's like if you did a W twice, it would be that kind of shape. There's a groove next to the circle, as if there was an object placed there which matched that indent.
And is the top of the sundial or whatever it is it flat? Does it look like it would hold something?
It's barely a foot off the rest of that platform, but it's flat.
I'll detect evil in it. Around.
Okay,
I'll spend some time doing that.
no problem. There are fragments of evil. Yeah.
Apart from Hector and apart from Oryx.
There's elements of it. The equivalent of dust. Lice can see it. No one else can actually see this thing.
Whoa, man. Check this out.
Yeah, Lice is tripping.
So cool. Whoa!
What's the shape of the indentation?
So it's like two W's like this. It's like a wave.
All right, I'll make a mental note. All the good it'll do me.
How deep is that indentation?
2 inches, maybe? It's in stone, so it looks like something should fit inside it, but the presence of that item is not there at all.
Could it hold a liquid? Are there any holes at the bottom of it?
It appears flat. It appears to be made of a different shade of stone to the rest of this central platform.
What, it's some sort of summoning thing or prayer thing? Is it like a sacrificial altar type thing? I don't know.
It could be.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
I will try it. Another a religion check. Shall I do that?
You can't really try another religion check. You've tried to discern as much as you can, and this is not a religion you're familiar with, if it is a religion at all. Hector, you're getting some whisperings.
Whisperings?
Yes. Exactly.
What kind of whisperings?
It's like it's just around the corner. And when you go to investigate, it's around the corner again, but in a different direction.
Hector, what are you doing?
I'm looking for wine. So I can't find where it's coming from.
No, you're zigzagging around the central area.
I make a shushing motion to everyone. And listen hard.
Okay. Everyone, shh.
Sure.
Is the wine moving?
What you hear as you listen without interruption is... Give me a perception.
Better be good. Oh no, really?
He can't find it. He can't find it.
That's what you hear.
I take a good long glug of wine and listen again.
The experience is much more pleasant for you. Again, it's not obvious. Give me a perception again then. After time has gone by. Okay.
You found us. You found us. But where's it gone? Ha ha. Where's it gone? You need to get it. You need the right sound. And the mistress is waiting.
That's what you hear.
I sit down and drink more wine.
So that's what you see Hector doing.
I look a little despondent.
I'll try turning the disc like a steering wheel.
It squeaks. You can turn it a bit.
Say, Lice, give me a hand with this.
Okay.
You too, Pat. Let's see if we can turn this thing.
Let's turn.
It turns. Yep, you can move it. You can rotate it around.
It's a turny thing.
Are there statues on those 4 points?
They are missing a lot of parts. They do appear to be some kind of statues, but most of the sections are gone. You'd need to be fairly scholarly to have any idea.
Oryx!
I'm not scholarly.
Sure you are. You're a wizard.
Your brain.
That's your thing.
Okay, what check do I do?
A history or a nature check.
Oh, not bad.
Most are beyond any kind of form, but one of them, it's an elven appearance. You think that one of the hands is reaching out and it has some kind of instrument in it, like a rod or a stick or something, but unfortunately it's broken off. But you get the idea that it has something in its hand. And to the side of it, here, there appears to be a circle.
I'm going to take a look to see if there's any musical suggestion or
Now you're picking up the ball. Oh, yeah.
if there's anything musical in whatever it is we're looking at.
Okay, I like that. Tell me how you might investigate this.
With my eyes, touching, feeling, up and down the stonework.
Just touching and feeling?
Listening.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Give me an investigation
All the
check.
senses, really.
Everything but tasting. Let's put it that way.
Okay, investigation with advantage.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, this as well.
Well, yeah, that helps. Your musical senses help, Pat, and it's a bit like a whispering gallery in this area here. In other words, anything that is muttered on the other side to where you are, you can hear quite clearly.
Got it. Am I hearing any whispers now?
Ooh.
If Ben would stop drinking and share the information.
I'll give you the chance anyway. Perception check.
Ooh, bloody hell.
Oh, one of these lines here on the outside. If you stand in that meridian and you can hear them, they do appear to be saying,
He can't find it. He can't find it. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? They don't know. His mistress will be displeased.
I'll whisper back, where is it?
the whispering stops.
Okay, and last I'm going to strum my lute with the E string.
With the E string.
And
Okay.
see what happens.
It vibrates around. It's quite strange. It's like it's amplified.
I'm going to run.
It ripples to the extent that you can almost visually see it, Pat. For you, it's quite special. And then, as you stop, it eventually fades.
Do the rest of us hear anything other than him plucking a string?
You heard the amplification of that string and how loud it
No.
was.
I'll mention
That's
everything
very
I've heard to the rest of the group.
Did you hear any whisperings or anything then?
Yes, something like you can't find it, and something about the mistress. Didn't you, in fact, have a dream, Hector, about seeking an audience with the mistress?
How would you know what happens in my dreams?
I thought you had mentioned it to all of us.
You were drunk.
I'm having far more exciting dreams like than that to tell you about. Play that G string again, E string again, would you?
I don't touch G string, but I'll play the E string again, yes.
Okay. And you're getting that vibration again. Anything you're doing at this point, Hector?
Looking around, listening.
You're getting a strong feeling, an aura near the center plate or the center circle here. You're not seeing anything. You're just getting this amplification and the sense that something exists.
Okay, I asked Pat to play it a few times and just investigate it, touch it, feel it all over it, and
Sure.
Alchemist like
that helps.
Give me 2 rolls. Give me 1 intelligence check and 1 investigation check.
I'll ask Pebble to see if there's like a mechanism or some sort of trap to sort of release the bridge that I'm standing by.
Goodness. I'll certainly have a look.
Yeah. Is it like some sort of trap that if something happens, would the bridge sort of like mysteriously just sort of, collapse or something?
Okay, you find a failsafe, Pebble, over here. You think that there's some sort of lever device which is essentially disguised as a stick just sticking out there, which would release the bridge.
In case of them getting attacked or something, I guess.
Could be. Hector,
Good.
your investigation, it's a shapeless thing. You think that there may be something tangible, but you're not sure how to see it or how to get to it.
This god board, is it quite bulky?
It's relatively bulky. I mean, all the components seem to stick, apart from there are some of the figures which aren't sticking, but 2 of the figures that look like Oryx and Hector, they're sticking to the board. Yeah, it takes up half your backpack.
Being the godly sort of soldier that I am, I'll pocket it or bag it, and then later I'll examine it.
Fine with us.
All these catacombs and tunnels and things that we've sort of battled around, is it pretty much it that we're aware of, or... Because looking at that chart that I discovered, with all the sort of military movements, there's headquarters, I guess, on the far west side of the cavern. There's 2 dark tunnels.
The maps you found with the various badges, insignias, that indicated that the holes in the rock to the far left of where you are seem to be the headquarters of this particular hobgoblin troop.
Right. So to our knowledge, there could still be a lot more in there.
Yeah, that's right.
So we're not in the clear yet.
No.
Defensively, it's a good place to be because we learned that that bridge can collapse when attacked.
Yes.
So it would be a good spot to have a long rest for sure.
Before we go collapsing any bridges, even in an emergency, is there any way off of this circle aside from that bridge?
No, essentially it's 200 plus feet down the Blue River to the northwest of where you are. That's the same river as above. It's just a lot smaller. It's a lot further away.
We probably should rest up, but I don't think we really want to cut down that bridge unless, our lives depend on it, because we don't want to get stuck on here.
Dang it, fly would be a good spell that I should have chosen.
What are we going to do with this hobgoblin? It dropped
Still
its
alive.
spear. I'm not sure how I feel about killing a defenseless hobgoblin.
Well, we should question it for sure.
Oh,
Find
absolutely, yes.
Go, over the bridge.
Oh. Let's move aside. I thought he buggered off.
What do you want?
We want to know what else is down here. Who else could attack us?
Where?
Anywhere. You tell us where the danger is, or we'll hang you over this bridge and drop you down 200 feet.
You don't sound very intimidating.
Actually, roll intimidation.
This should be good.
Or else we'll just hang you off this bridge and push you down.
But I'm going to say it really menacingly once I find my character again.
Well, we'll certainly tie him up at least. Oh no.
Spits on the ground in front of you.
Does he smirk?
Yeah, bit of a smirk.
Could I pick him up and bring him over to the edge?
Could you? Strength
No,
check.
you'll drop him. You're not strong enough.
He's relatively small.
Okay, I'll pick him up, bring him over to the edge, and hang his head over.
Okay. Do a
Yes.
strength check. Oh, and athletics it would be, I suppose. And he'll do the same.
He's tied up though, right?
Well, that's true, so I'll give disadvantage.
He's laughing.
Oh.
Ah! As you pick up this hobgoblin, certainly can take him to the edge. I'll give him a constitution roll. This is just for his own reaction to the situation. Although he's already soiled himself, so again, disadvantage.
Please don't throw up.
Please don't hurt me! Please don't throw me over the edge!
Well, now do you have answers for us?
What do you want to know? I'll be your encyclopedia.
Yeah, we've got a few questions.
Put
Is there
me
anything
down,
else?
the surprisingly strong wizard.
Okay, I'll put you down, surprisingly weak hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Well, what are we expecting else to find here in this cavern?
This,
Are they going to be attacked further?
this cavern contains many things. Where are you planning to go?
Well, first of all, what does this round thing do? How does it work? What's it meant for?
Shrugs. I have no idea.
I'll cuff him.
Ah!
Tell us.
I don't have any idea. It's a strange stone thing that the dark elves used once.
But not anymore.
Well, they're not here.
But how do you know they're not here?
This is our training ground. We use this all the time.
Oh.
We fire arrows at it and everything.
Can I talk to the group separately, away from him?
Sure.
I'll tie him up.
Don't leave me, Var. Don't forget about me.
So, don't we just have to get those slaves and get out of here?
No, I think we have to stick with Ntay while she continues Jar's work, because that's going to get us to the part that Hayes wants us to get to anyway.
But he just wanted us to kill the Lamia and get the slaves, right?
No, there's still that
The other
magic
part.
in the desert, absorbing magic.
So, what exactly are we looking for? Just a way out? Or just keep following?
Hey, Ntay, what were you and Jar looking for one more time?
We were looking for the Lake of Aston.
And why? What is the Lake of Aston again? My memory's real bad.
The Lake of Aston, it's archaeological interesting. We have samples and papers that we need to complete. That's all, she says with a little lilt in her voice.
So, kind of sounds like it would be a very, very interesting archaeological find.
Give a persuasion check.
Need my charisma.
Oh, well done.
She says, there's also a lot of financial interest in it. There is supposed to be several ancient shipwrecks in the area.
Hey, works. Does that sound interesting?
Yeah, let's do it. But we have to make sure we can't forget about Hayes, because he's our boss.
Yeah.
No, we can forget about it, can't we? Well, I can. I think the crystals have gone.
I think we're just doing what he wants us to anyway. I think being down here and exploring the power within the area is what he would want.
Yeah, but this is the area that he asked us to go to, because, I mean, it has the slaves. It had, I guess, Lamnia, or her name is, Vijo. She was the sort of powerful one, I guess. But obviously there is that sort of magical tart southwest.
Yeah. But do we have any idea where we're going?
Why don't we continue on with Ntay for a little while? You know where you're going, right? More or less?
We get the money, and then we go find the other person. We go back to Hayes. He might reward us. Hopefully he doesn't kill us.
We need to kill him.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
I'll side with him if you try to kill him.
That's where your loyalty is.
My plan is just to follow the streams down. The stream should lead to the lake.
Oh, this one down here. Oh, very good. Ooh, I'm curious. After we finish with this hobgoblin, let's just send him over the waterfall.
Well, maybe he knows. Maybe he knows where this lake is. Maybe he knows where the streams go. He lives down here, after all. He'd be a good guide.
Yes, yes.
And I'll say it loud enough for him to hear. I'll say he'd be a good guide as long as he's alive.
Guide, you said?
Yes, guide. And first sign of treachery, we decide you're not a good guide anymore.
Or I could just give you information and you could let me go?
That would be less useful to us, I think, rather than having somebody who could steer us away from other hobgoblins, for instance.
Yes. How strong is your army?
Hobgoblin army is mighty army. But this is just a small group. This is a small training camp.
I see. So the two tunnels way over there in the distance, where do they go?
Nowhere important. No,
They're not important?
not at all.
I'll cut him again. Now, where do they go? Tell me. You live
Throw him to the ground, very roughly.
That's just where our beds are. That's where we stay.
What else is in there? I'll intimidate him now.
Okay.
Even more.
Yeah, do it.
There you go.
Oh.
Oh.
Tell me now, vile creature.
Things we own, things we found.
Oh, Finn, stop it.
We made it our home.
We have to go there.
We built on it. It's our proud headquarters.
How many hobgoblins are there? And how many manticores? And anything else we need to know about?
The manticores don't stay in there. We don't sleep with manticores. Are you mad?
A little.
No. Tell me what you want. I can bring it out for you. Just save you lots of time.
All of your gold and weapons and magical items.
Yeah. No, I think
And your master's head.
we would probably like to pick and choose the things that we like ourselves.
Yes.
I'm fine with him getting it for us.
Sure, we set him loose. He brings the whole army back.
Okay.
Through those tunnels, is there another way up to the surface?
There are many ways out of the Underdark.
Okay.
This is a vast place.
Well, that's why we need you.
All
Yes.
right.
I think we should take over the headquarters.
I think between the three of us or the four of us with Ntay and the hobgoblin as guide, I'm sure we could scour into those tunnels.
I will steer you
We have 6
clear.
people, don't we?
The others can sort of stay here and examine the circle area.
Yes, I will stay here and investigate the whispers.
Yes, Hector, well done.
How many hobgoblins are going to be guarding your treasure?
There are not many at all. It's mainly those with injuries and older ones left.
Oh, I see.
If you're lying to us, you're going over the edge.
Understood. Oryx, you start hearing some whispers as well.
Uh-oh.
You hear, do you wish to know how the circle works?
Yes.
No, all you need to do is ask.
Would you please teach me what the circle does?
Certainly.
Thank you.
Yeah, you feel this connection, Oryx. A similar voice to the last time something helped you.
Your voices are very useful.
You follow me, and I will help you.
Okay.
You're making me worry for when you're a teenager.
Oh. I'm playing in character.
Okay.
I'll wake up someone to keep watch.
Okay, who do you wake up?
Lice.
What do you tell him?
What's that, Finn? No.
I'm leaving for a bit. Could you keep watch for me?
No, you ain't, mate. Stay here. You're not going nowhere. Where you going?
To figure out what the circle does. The circle thing.
Don't leave this area. Don't cross the bridge.
Tell your
Well,
cleric
that-
friend you don't have to go anywhere.
I don't have to go anywhere.
Oh, very good then. All right. I'm on watch.
No, you can go back to bed now.
Why'd you wake me up?
Because you were having a nightmare.
Oh, was I? Ah, bollocks. All right. All right. Oh, well, good night, Oryx. Thank you.
Okay, bye. Okay, so what do the whispers tell me to do now?
This is a portal. It can get you to the Feywilds. All you need to do is use the right instrument. But it's gone missing. It should
Where?
be next to the inner circle.
What check would that be to try to find it?
Locate object spell.
You can do an intelligence check, I guess.
Well, can I use a spell? Because I think I have that.
You have to know what it looks like or something.
Oh. Can I ask the whispers what it looks like and what it's called?
Yes, the object you're looking for is an ancient gong.
Ancient gong.
What are you talking about, Oryx? Ancient gong?
Oh no,
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to myself.
You nutter. Go over there where I can't hear you. Try and get some sleep.
Okay, so can I use the locate object spell?
Yeah, let me just have a look at what it says.
It says direction to location and movement of a familiar object. Describe word name within 1,000 feet. Can tell direction of movement, also nearest object of a particular kind.
I've got that spell.
Shh, you're asleep.
It's just a case of whether you'd be familiar with it or not, I suppose.
Well, because it just needs the name or description, and that means it's familiar.
I suppose you can do instruments, or you can ask for a description of it from the voice.
Could I have a description of it, please?
And he describes this large golden circle with a wavy base.
Okay, so
Okay.
can I
Yeah.
locate object?
And he goes, "You're welcome."
Thank
And
you
then-
so much.
Okay. Lice, do a perception check with disadvantage.
All right. Ooh.
Oh, wow. Something in your backpack shifts.
Oh.
Oryx, leave my ass alone.
Okay. You're getting a strong pull to the two holes in the rock on the far left.
Okay.
But can you say something moved in my bag?
Yeah.
So yes, you started the spell. I'm just thinking how long the spell lasts. I think it's 10 minutes?
Concentration up to 10 minutes, that's right, yeah.
So you know where it is. You cannot pin it down more than that at this point.
We'll smack the goblin. So, is there a gong in there?
I'm gonna go looking for the gong at night.
By yourself?
Yeah, but
Yeah, I think we'll all go as a team. But I'll leave Pat and Hector and Pebble.
Yeah, Pebble needed the hit points anyway. So yeah, this has interrupted your sleep.
Yes.
So Ntay and Pebble, they needed the rest anyway.
Okay, why don't we go into these holes with our hobgoblin guide?
Yes. We'll gag him and leash and take him on a lead.
Yeah, and he can lead us away from trouble, or else he's the first one that dies if we see another hobgoblin.
yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, if we actually get to be able to go to the Feywild, we can just forget about Hayes.
Okay.
I mean, I doubt he's gonna travel dimensions to chase us.
We'll be surprised.
Why would he care so much just about us? We're not trying to disturb him.
Never cross the leech.
Oh yeah, but we have the crystals.
We'll check these holes.
Yeah, come through here.
I'll whisper to Oryx before we go in. Oryx, if we get into any trouble, make me bigger, like you did before.
Well, what if you're in a small space?
Use your brains. You got them.
And I shouldn't be taking advice from you.
So you go into this first room. In this particular place, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the responsibility of drawing the rooms. So all I'm going to say is this is a room with 3 doors, or 3 options. So if someone would like to draw that room...
I could. Is
Cool.
it big?
It's up to you how big it is.
Okay.
Okay, so you're in this narrow, long room
Yes.
with 3 doors.
One here?
Wherever you want, but yep, one at the far end. Welcome to the headquarters. In the corner you have a hobgoblin who appears to be at a table drinking some soup.
Wait, we have to... Oh no!
And he...
I thought our hobgoblin was gagged.
Wait,
Oh, was he?
there you go.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
So he just
Yeah,
goes...
he's gagged.
Seriously, the headquarters.
Well, no, it's just the first room in the headquarters, maybe.
Oh. Hopefully this isn't the headquarters, because I drew it super small.
Just
Alice in Wonderland.
This headquarters is rubbish. I demand a new headquarters. He comes in and he just goes...
I shoot this this little hobgoblin.
What?
Roll initiative.
Oh my goodness, they could be good.
No, they're not.
Good. They're hobgoblins. All they want to do is kill us.
You don't even know. It could be like 5 years old.
We know.
He's a baby killer.
That's true.
That does look like a tiny hobgoblin.
Okay, Hobgoblin's going to go first at the moment, and that's
Oh, there we
nice. Brilliant.
Oh,
Some
but he
pretty,
did get the surprise, I guess.
pretty bad rolls. So yeah, so he goes... And then he makes a break for it. He just slams open this door and runs through here. In theory, you
Wait,
can make
the
attacks
dead
of
one?
opportunity. He's got his hands tied. He's gagged, but he's still running.
Trip him.
But I believe you said he's on a leash too, right, Lice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yank his leash really hard.
In which case, he's going to try and break grapple. In other words, he's going to try and take the leash from Lice. So he's going to try and do an essential grapple check on you.
Oh, okay. Bastard.
Just strength check.
Oh, no.
Wow. He tugs and he just falls prone on the floor in his desperate attempt to escape you.
Kick him.
So he'll use half his movement to get up, and then he'll just kick you, Lice. So this is a...
And Lice kick the hobgoblin.
So here's his melee. So ignore the damage. 7. So he just kicks your shin. It doesn't even hurt, Lice. Meantime, this hobgoblin over here opens a door behind him, and he just says something in a strange guttural voice. And you hear a behind the door.
Oh, no.
And coming through the door is a bear.
Bears can't fit through that door.
You just made it big enough for him. Climbs over the table that's inconveniently in front of the door, which means that it can't move quite as far.
Yes.
So it gets up to there. That was its bonus action, so it'll also fire at Oryx. Because...
What?
Oh my god!
No, no.
Well done, John.
That's incredible. I'm running it again just out of interest. Yeah, that's normal. So yes, so he opens the door, lets in the bear, and then manages to
Shoot the bear.
shoot the bear with an 18. Absolutely ludicrous. So yeah, so the bear's not
Ripping off the
not
hobgoblin
impressed. Okay, it's whose turn then? It's Nomo.
Well, I guess I'm going to get in the way then of the bear, keep him away from Oryx and Lice. I'll just try a regular spear attack to start.
15 will hit. It has an AC of 11.
Okay, and then now that I'm 5th level, I get 2 attacks. There's attack number 2
Whoa.
with the spear. And then for my bonus,
Yeah.
kick him under the chin. I'll use my knee. I'll knee him under the chin.
Okay. Imagine that knee in slow motion. Describe that final hit.
Yeah, just knee him so hard it crushes his jaw and slumps to the ground.
Dead bear.
Okay.
It's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, I love level 5. All right.
Come on, you took all the fire.
And then I'm going to run over to this guy
No. What?
and just... That's my turn.
Okay.
Okay. Oryx and Lice, go.
I'm gonna run up here, and I'm gonna use shocking grasp on the tiny guy.
Okay, you're gonna jump onto the table. Yep.
And I'm gonna grab his neck.
Bloody
Alright.
hell.
My God, man!
That's
And you
okay.
just shock him. Well, describe your shock. How do you do it?
I grab him by the neck, and he falls to the ground.
He does. He does. He drops his soup spoon, and he eats no more.
We're good.
Very alarmed-looking hobgoblin over here. Lice.
And I'll grab him and say, if you piss us off again, you'll end up like that. Do as you're bloody well told.
There's a familiar scent from the hobgoblin as he appears to have sold himself a second time.
Now, which way do we go? No tricks now. Which way do we go?
And he leads you through the second door, the middle door here.
Wait, well, I guess we've made a bunch of noise already.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah. But let's just wait for a minute, like hold for a minute and watch that door, see if anybody comes out. Actually, I'll stand here
Okay.
and wait.
You don't hear anything?
We'll open the door just a crack. You go ahead, Nomu.
Okay, I'll go ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, draw another room. And this one will have a basic path or road running through it. It's a kind of a corridor.
Is it big?
As big as you like. It'll have 2 exits.
Like this?
Looks good. He shows you through. There's a table near the right wall, and on it appears to be some kind of bust. It appears to be a very crude hobgoblin face in what looks to be silver.
Who's that? And I'll sort of lower his mask down a bit.
Great General Grouse.
Is he alive or dead?
Oh, he moved on. He was more important. But he started here, he says with a bit of pride.
Don't get your hopes up, and I'll smack him again and re-gag him.
And he continues to walk down this way. Which one?
We'll go on the top one. But Nomu will go first, yeah.
This silver bust, how heavy does it look?
The actual silver is not that heavy. The actual base is the heavy bit. Seems to be made of lead, and it holds the mask in place.
Is lead expensive?
Quite expensive, yeah.
No, why don't we just try and tear the silver off?
Yeah, we could just tear the silver off and somebody could pocket the lead. It won't be too heavy, would it? Lice could carry it.
No, carrying lead.
It's strong. Okay, fine.
Okay.
You make a cool mask, the silver thing.
I'd like to tear the silver off if I can, off of the lead base.
Sure. Either you can use force or you can use sleight of hand. Up to you.
Try sleight of hand.
Okay. Do a sleight of hand check.
Oh, well done.
Well done.
Ah.
Yep. Yep, you took the lead off and you have this silver mask.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll tuck it away and wherever I keep my stuff.
Sure. In here then, if you could draw a room and some sort of vehicle inside the room.
Whatever vehicle I want.
Yeah, whatever vehicle you want.
What is that?
Wait,
What?
1 second. It's a lot harder drawing on this in this than you
It's like a
think.
giant fly.
A fly, that's right.
One moment, we're just reconstructing the room.
Um,
A cart.
no,
Titty bang bang.
no. It's a winged carriage.
Oh, wow. It's fantastic.
Very good.
And you can see two hobgoblins polishing it, and one of them's trying to work this machine.
Wait, where you going? I'll put him back.
Okay, what's your reaction?
I'll help tug him back too.
Okay.
I'll grab the rope with lice and pull him back.
I'll kick him in the shin.
Okay, yeah, you can try and do that. Dexterity. Against its dexterity.
All of us?
Yep, all of you.
Okay.
It's essentially initiative, but we're just doing a dexterity. Simpler.
Oh,
Having
Johnny.
no luck at all today.
Bloody hell, that's like 4-1.
And yeah, no. As soon as you see that there are these goblins polishing his cart, you know what he's on about, and you drag him back in.
Fool!
So you saw what was in there, and you got him back in before he can make any real noise or real impression.
I say we kill him now. He's obviously not paying attention to our threats. He's not helping us.
You two go ahead and take out these two in there. Go on.
You want us to go ahead?
I'll watch him.
Well, what's the point of keeping him alive?
Yeah.
I'll go on then. I'll take him over here, pick up the lead thing, and smack it on his head with it.
No! Use a knife.
You could just do another shocking grasp
Or-
character on him.
I'll hit him with the lead.
He doesn't look in good shape. He's still kind of standing.
I'll hit him again.
And yeah, you kill him.
Good. There you go.
Dead hobgoblin.
Okay.
Bastard. Right, let's go.
Okay, well, I want to jump in there and try not to break the carriage because it looks awesome.
It would be a
And
surprise round.
I'll try to do a shocking grasp to this guy.
And I'll fly in and stab this guy.
Before I know what's going on, Oryx has run up to the driver who's checking the gears of this machine. Okay, Nemo's in. 10 won't hit.
Okay.
In fact, the shocking grasp missed as well.
Really?
Anything else during this surprise attack round?
Can I let loose a bow? An arrow,
Yeah.
rather?
Yeah.
That's the only weapon I've got. How's that? Oh,
Good. 7 damage. Which one are you hitting?
the one that Oryx is up against.
Okay, reminiscent of the JFK assassination in the car. Yep. Arrow through the back of the head and just collapses. Yes, dead.
Lovely. Lovely.
Oh, can I throw it into the carriage so no blood gets on the carriage?
Well, as a reaction,
Yeah.
for the sheer comic ability of it, yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay. But, I didn't draw the entrance big enough to get it out. And also, why would they have a flying carriage underground?
Who knows? It'll
Don't
remain a
forget
mystery.
that this, this was an ancient dark elf place. So maybe they found it and then built a room around it. Who knows?
Stupid kobolds.
Who knows what they think?
Hobgoblins. Sorry.
Did my second attack hit?
What was it? 15. 15 does not hit.
Okay, I'll try my bonus then.
That's
Oh.
better. Yep, I'm doing 7. Very good. Yep, looks badly hurt. And now we roll initiative. Good luck, Goblin. Let's see. I'll give it a fair chance if it gets a good initiative roll. Nope. No more, I think you're going to kill it no matter what. But Lice is first.
Ah. Are there any other doors in this room?
There are not.
Oh, you got him, Nomu?
Yeah, I'm good.
Right, I'll check the other door.
All right.
Okay, so this is all timed and you're going to that door.
Well, I'll listen at the door first. If I don't hear anything, I'll go through.
No, you don't hear anything.
Then I'll just open the door ajar and look through.
Okay, it's a similar sized room to the other room. Oryx, if we could use your artistic skills. This room has one exit. It appears there's nothing in the room. It appears like it's a blank room.
You're stingy with your rooms.
I'm not sure what's going on there. Some sort of art on the floor, which you can inspect if you wish to.
No, it's just a mat.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just a normal mat.
Wow. Very artistic, Matt. Anything you want to do?
Anything in this room? If not, I'll just go to the end of the room.
You can't see anything in the room.
Then I'll just go to here and I'll wait.
Okay. Nomo.
Okay.
17. Yep, hits and finishes him off.
Okay.
So yeah, you got 2 dead hobgoblins and 1 flying vehicle in
Well,
a
we
room.
can't get it out.
Yeah,
Worthless to us.
in a room with 1 door, which is too small.
So we'll search the hobgoblins and search the vehicle.
Okay.
Tell me what sort of thing you're looking for, or actions you're doing as you're searching.
Hidden compartments.
Okay.
Can I make it super small? With enlarge reduce?
You can make it 1/8 the size.
That still fit through the door?
Let's see. It is 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow, you're trying to shrink it.
Yeah, but don't count the wings, because the wings can curl in when it's
It's
on the ground. It's a multi-purpose vehicle.
It's still not gonna.
Wow.
Oh, the weight is reduced to 1/8.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. So is it half the size?
Yeah.
But he
Okay.
would know that. He wouldn't bother casting it.
Yeah,
if
so
Vijo would.
if you know that, then half the size is still way bigger than the door.
Like,
Yeah.
is there any way we could salvage any of the parts of the vehicle? Like, can we, like, take the wings off?
Yeah, you could try and take parts off. You can try and estimate, what's valuable, what's not. So it sounds like if you're trying to salvage bits of the vehicle, that you're looking for a value or something. So Nomo, you can do a straight investigation check. Oryx, if you can do a straight intelligence check.
Okay.
I can't find anything.
This is really weird alien technology to you. You're not sure what to make of it.
Have you killed these snotlings yet? What's going on?
Yeah, we killed them. We're just trying to find out if there's anything worthwhile in this supposed treasure hoard.
Yeah, well, we could, like, rip the wings off and use them on ourselves. Or maybe not. You can always hope.
The most interesting part is probably the wings. They appear to be made of some sort of strong silk, which is very intriguing. So you can try and take them off.
But what are the wings attached to?
They're attached to a number of different cords. So they go in and they're sort of wound around these thin metal tubes, which then are inserted into these other things. Imagine some sort of IKEA tool set that they fit into. You could do it. It would take a little time.
Is there a way to, like, take the wings out with the tubes? Like, just take the tubes out of the vehicle?
If you'd want to keep the tubes on it, yeah, you can do that. You can either use force to take them out, or you can try and disconnect them somehow. And if you have any tools you think would help, let me know.
I'll do an intelligence check.
Come on, let's see what else is in here.
I did an intelligence check.
You think you know how you can do it. I'll give you an advantage on it. So use your sleight of hand check to actually take them off. So this is the physical taking them off. Okay, you rip one of the 2 wings, but one of the wings you do keep. So put in your inventory that you have this wing of silk, essentially. So yeah, you've got this material now.
Okay.
You could use it as a parachute to jump down off the cliff. What's through this stored in?
You go through here. Can you draw a room, Oryx, with 2 exits? But it's complete blackness. And you can hear a sloshing, like of water.
Do you see anything?
Can I see with my dark vision?
You can sort of make out a shape that around about here there's quite a bit of water. There appear to be steps in front of where you are, which go down.
Ah.
Right. I light the end of my shield up.
Okay, you light it up, and you see in the flash of light which is produced, you see bathing in the center of this room is a hobgoblin with an enlarged head. It looks swollen, it has large eyes, bloodshot eyes, and it shrieks as it sees you and goes to clap its hands together. And it's about to do that now.
Shoot it.
Okay, initiative.
Why?
As I look for an eyeball, which I think will represent it. That's quite fun.
Oh, 19 again. Well done.
Ah,
It's creepy.
Then Lice, you get to go first.
So between me and the eye, well, the hobgoblin with the big head,
So what you saw was this.
it's in a pool of water.
Yes. Which takes up the majority of this room.
And it's just a hobgoblin with a big head.
Yep.
I can sort of go there and go to this side of the room. How's that?
Yep, so you run over to there.
I'll give these 2 that chance to attack then. Or
Okay, I see.
My God, you horrible thing! What is that?
Oryx.
I'll shoot a firebolt at it. Its head.
Alright, yep. Oh, yes.
Bloody hell.
You shoot the firebolt and it falls back and just hits the water. You can still see its hands trying to come together, but it appears to be losing consciousness. It's Nomo's turn.
Finish it!
And
You definitely hit. What are you trying to hit exactly?
its head, like
Its eyeballs.
its eyeball, if I can see an eyeball.
Sure. So it was already falling down to its death. You just give it an extra bit of momentum and its hands don't come together and it's sprawled at the bottom of this pool. An ugly mess of a hobgoblin at the bottom of a pool.
Is it wearing any clothes or any jewelry or anything?
It was wearing no clothes. There appear to be a small bundle of things over there.
Well shot, Novo. What would happen if it clapped its hands? We don't know.
You won't? No, you don't know. You stopped it from doing so.
I'll look at his clothes.
Towards the other door.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You find some very smelly clothes.
I'll just move them around my feet.
Okay, and there's something shining.
Ooh, shiny. Pick it up.
Okay, 3 diamonds.
Wait, 497 more, and I can bring someone back to life.
Isn't it 300 worth of diamonds rather than actual?
Oh, that is right. Yeah, 300 work. Oh yeah.
So yeah,
well done, John. Thanks, mate.
that would be taking ages.
How much?
I'll
are
start
diamonds
collecting.
worth? How much GP are diamonds worth?
It depends on the quality of the diamond. You'd have to assess it. So if you go into this area here, this room appears to connect to the other entrance. If you can draw that in, Oryx, that would be awesome. And there are 3 exits to this room that you're about to draw. One of them is the entrance to this cave, which says already there.
What's wrong with the boxes?
Okay.
There's a big spider.
So this is a curious room. It has much of the area near the large door at the bottom is very gravelly. It appears that it's all been dug up. There's quite a strong pungent smell in this area. But yeah, it's soft, dirt, gravel-like floor.
Are there any claw marks or scratch marks? Or does it smell like an animal? Maybe like bears that we just killed?
It certainly smells animal-like. Makes you want to vomit a little bit. In fact, if each of you can roll a Constitution save, that'd be good. As you wander into this room. Oh, no, man. Oh, lice.
Save?
Yeah, Constitution save. Oh. Oh, you're all overcome by the horrid smell. And you visibly can see, you're not sure if it's in your imagination or not, the gases coming off this stuff which is in the floor. And you're on your hands and knees, throwing up at this point in this room.
Quickly to the other side.
And you can see in there, there's this hobgoblin bent over with its pants down, doing a poo. And then it looks around in shock as it sees you three just wandering around, throwing up around the place. Strangers! And it it attempts to put its pants back on and run through the door.
Can we do anything, or are we
You can try.
incapacitated?
No, you can try and do something. You're not in good shape, though. You can all do essentially a ranged attack
Yeah. Sort of
from
do,
there.
right?
It would be with disadvantage, though.
Okay.
Firebolt.
No. Not all these gases here. You're joking.
It's too late.
Oh no.
Oh, Lice. That's a good one. Okay, Lice, you do manage to hit him in the rear as he's putting his trousers on. At the same time as this firebolt shocks its way through the air. So yeah, it takes 7 and it gets through the door. Pained and embarrassed. It would be blushing if it had human skin. Well, actually, let's see what damage this does to everyone. So everyone,
Bus.
let's say roll 1d10.
Oh,
Nice.
that's good.
Oh.
Yours was bad.
Okay,
I have 5, so.
that's the damage you take.
Oh, seriously?
Okay.
Yeah, so you each take this damage, but the hobgoblin that was running away, it cries out in pain and then just explodes as the firebolt that Oryx fired through the air just obliterates the hobgoblin. So yep, he doesn't make it through the door. The air is pungent now, and it's very hard to breathe. And you're still having a hard time because you're being sick.
Could we hold our breath and just run?
You can try roll a Constitution save.
Wait, did my weasel take damage?
Oh God. Roll. I'd say it takes half.
He's dead then. Don't they have like 2 health?
I'm saying it goes up with your level, so it's got 5 hit points.
Oh, okay.
Takes 2 damage, so it has 3 hit points left. The weasel manages to just get across to the door. So Nomo, you're unable to move. If this continues to happen, then you'll get a point of exhaustion. You have to roll a Constitution save if you're trying to move. Oryx, you can move half movement. You can get to the door this time.
Oh, 19.
Same with you, Lice. You can both get to the door.
Help!
Oh, drag it. Oh, come on, Oryx. Come on, Nomo. Let's get you. I'll pick him up.
You get him halfway to the door. Lice and Nomo, roll one more time.
Come on, Nomo. We can do this. Come on. Come on.
I'll suck it up.
No.
Man, okay. Temporarily, Nomo, you've got disadvantage on your ability checks.
Okay.
Just because you've lost so much body fluid in this room. But Lice drags you to the door and you get through the door.
Okay. Oh, what do these people eat? When we said light a match, that's not what we meant, Oryx.
So So you took like 10 damage, didn't you, Terry?
Yeah, I took 9.
I took 1 damage.
Okay, so
I took 5 damage.
yeah, you did, yeah. Okay, so you come to a room with 3 exits.
Well, look how convenient. It's the gong.
Oh, it's gone. The gong's gone. Boom, boom. So yes, in here there appears to be a brush in the corner and some sort of puddle on the floor. Otherwise, there are 3 exits.
But it's not just any puddle, is it? It's another one of those oozes.
Yeah, I stay away from the puddle. Puddles down here aren't good, no matter what they are.
So, how do you want to proceed?
I'll go pick up the brush.
Okay, as you approach the brush is jerked upwards, and some force levers the brush. It seems to be trying to keep you back. It jerks forward towards you, Oryx.
Can I do a shocking grasp to it?
Yeah, you can try.
Try to grab it?
Okay, yep. You managed to reach out and grab it as it's being poked, and you can hear a ah! And Stumping steps back. You don't feel any pressure on the brush anymore. It appears to be an object, non-animated.
Nice.
And then you see this door here opening by itself.
I'll grab out in front of it.
Already my firebolt.
Okay.
As the door opens, I'll grab at it.
You grab at it. Okay. I guess it would be a disadvantage athletics check because you're trying to grapple something you can't see.
Yeah. Athletics.
And I'll do an acrobatics for this thing.
Oh, shit.
I'll do it anyway, but it's got a really good chance of getting through this. Acrobatics.
Ooh, isn't that good?
You feel something's definitely there, but it gets through your grasp and goes through the open door.
Something was there. Cover the door.
Okay, you follow it through?
Yes.
And in front of you, you can see a very grand bed. How many entrances and exits does this room have? 2. And there appear to be a few different objects around the place. This thing here appears to be a very large tube. Well, you're not really sure what this is. But yeah, it's a large tube with wheels in the bottom of it. Over here you have some sort of giant crossbow. And over in the corner, the far corner, appears to be some sort of cabinet with some sort of stick on top, like a white stick. Nice. Good quick drawing. So there you go. That's the content of this room. You can hear some scrabbling. Okay, let's roll up initiative. Oh, I got a good roll.
Yeah, well done. Oh no, I'll get all the crap ones now.
In its turn, you hear something striking. You hear a and then you hear some running, and the crossbow rotates.
Uh-oh.
And something's pulled into place. Okay, it is Nomo, your turn.
I'm staying where I am. Well, I'm moving a little bit. I don't know if I can see anything through the door. Probably not. So I'm just trying to recover my guts again.
Yeah, sure. Oryx.
I'll jump forward to the crossbow and do a shocking grasp.
On a crossbow. Okay.
I'll keep my hands off of the place where the bolt goes.
You shock it. You hit it. 8 damage. You manage to do that, and it releases the bolt. Do a dexterity check, Oryx.
Oh, whoops. I thought it meant like it dropped the bolt.
Oh, well.
Nice. You get out the way. Lice, do a dexterity check.
I'm not even through the doorway.
Oh, that's true. The door might take this.
Well, it's not. It's going to go straight through the door. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, better.
Lice, as you're coming through the door, you're shocked, but this giant bolt sticks halfway through the door, right by your head.
I'll step back. Bloody hell, Oryx, you alright?
There's a flying crossbow.
Anything else, Oryx?
Can I move to the side of it?
Yeah. Okay, there's still that hissing noise. It's getting quite close to where you are, Oryx.
Might be a snake in the tube.
It might be coming from the tube, yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's nice.
No.
Okay, Lice, your turn.
So I'll get behind the bed up here, I suppose. I'll run up here and get behind the bed and look, I guess, down here. And
Okay.
do I recognise any of this military equipment? Being in the military?
Oh, you might. Do a perception check.
Okay. Ooh, very average.
Okay, what you notice is it's a particularly large tube. You're not sure if it's a telescope or whether it's... Yeah, it kind of reminds you of some of the things that some of the gnomes were working on.
Is there smoke coming out the end of it?
There's a bit of a spark coming out the end, around about here.
Yeah, surprising, isn't it?
Maybe a bomb.
So yeah, you're suspicious of the object.
Back! Back! To me! To me!
Okay.
I can't run anymore.
Duck! Anything!
It's the enemy's turn. You hear some running. The device on the cabinet is picked up.
Ooh.
And it's pointed towards you, Lice.
I'll put my shield up. And wedge myself between the bed and the wall.
Is it like a stick?
It's like a stick.
Can I... Never mind. I can't message Lice now. Can I yell something at him?
Yeah.
Push the stick backwards into his eye. Or just push it backwards. It might hit him.
It's not my go yet, but yeah. All right.
No. But yeah, you hear that as something comes out the end of the stick.
A fire like a diver.
Make a dexterity saving throw as something very quick, very yellow comes towards you.
13.
Yep. You recognize it, Oryx, as lightning.
Whoa, I want that.
Rod of lightning. Oh my god.
You take the full damage, Lice, of 22 damage.
Jesus H.
That appears to be end of its turn. Nomo. There's some excited voices the other side of the door.
And do I hear like a crack of lightning and maybe a...
Yeah. You hear a sizzling and Lice,
Lice
yeah.
is cursing.
Yes.
Okay, I'll run in and look around and see if I can make any sense of...
Okay. Okay. What you see is what you hear, really. You can hear some sort of hissing over here. There's a bolt through the door. Oryx is looking at Lice and shouting. Lice is just like... and looks a bit fried. Other than that,
Okay.
give me a perception check. Oh, yeah. You notice a sort of a waving, a weird form in the air, and it seems to be holding a white stick, and it's just here.
Stab, stab, kick.
Stab, stab. Yeah, do it.
I'm even going to try a stunning strike on the first one.
Okay. These are still disadvantaged because you can't really see, but...
Okay. We'll give it a shot. We'll
Yeah.
attempt the stunning strike on the first one, so that's what it does.
Oh, nice.
Now I'll try it though.
18. Yes, that's exactly what you needed.
Bloody hell.
12 damage.
He must save versus Constitution, or he'll be stunned until the end of my next turn.
Amazing. So this could be really handy for you. Constitution save. It passes.
Oh, he does too. Okay, well then I'll just continue. First I'll do my second attack.
Yeah. Does not hit.
Does not
What?
hit.
Disadvantage,
Oh.
don't forget.
Right, yes.
Oh, right. Okay, then I'll try my unarmed strike. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Essentially, you gave him an opening. He's going to get, I think, a bonus reaction on you here.
Okay.
He can't use the wand again, don't worry.
Would I be able to use my bonus action still?
Yes. But you'll take this damage first, which is
Okay.
nothing. Because
Okay.
he can't get you. Go on.
All right. So then this is another key point for flurry of blows. So
This is where he rip his head off. Oh, nice.
There it is. There it is. So this is an unarmed strike. What sort of unarmed strike is this?
kick to the neck. I feel inspired.
Nice. It's beautiful. And this cabinet behind, you all see this cabinet strangely just collapse. Okay. You're essentially out of turn order, but I still want Oryx and Lice to take their turn. Noma, you can still do a bit of movement if you wish.
So, in other words, whatever it was is dead?
It's not moving, yeah. You can certainly would have collapsed on top of the cabinet.
Okay. Yeah, I will run back out the room.
Oryx, what
I
do
don't
you
like the sound of that hissing.
do?
Look down the tube, Oryx.
Okay, I'm gonna open this door right here, pick up the tube and throw it into there.
It's
And it
huge.
close the door.
It's a tube made of metal, and it's very heavy. You can try. I will let you try, of course.
Wait, does it have wheels?
It does.
Can I just like push it really hard into the other room?
You can try and maneuver it. How do you do it?
Can I just roll it?
From the front? Are you carrying it from the front of the tube?
Yeah, I'm just dragging it.
Okay, so you're taking the tube, the hollow tube, and you're...
But no, I'm not standing in front of it though.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh.
I'm standing beside it and dragging the tube and throwing it into that room.
Okay, do a strength check. Okay. You get it to about halfway across the room, and it's facing the door. The crossbow gets in the way. And then, well, Lice, it's your turn. That's as far as you get it, Oryx.
And leap across the bed and pull out the fuse.
Okay. That's good. Give me a dexterity. Okay, you put it out.
Bloody hell.
My. That would have been explosive.
Yes. I've seen these things.
Put up the fuse.
Oh.
That door would have been
What was
blown apart.
Was it a cannon?
It's a cannon, yeah.
But then it wouldn't have blown us up. It's just the things in front of it.
Yeah, maybe the gong through the door. I don't know.
With the gong. Oh, that would suck.
We may have to call
Yeah, I think it's a good time to call it.
Yeah, I like it as well.
Nice one, guys.
it. Bye.
Thanks.
Cheers.